So the first order of business with the heart is you need to, because I think I won't have time to draw stuff on the board, because I just want to demonstrate, take a video, okay, is identify the anterior side of the heart. And to identify the anterior side of the heart, you have to look at uh, this anterior interventricular sulcus. That's why I call it the anterior interventricular sulcus, because it's going to be sloping from the right and to going to from really this is the left side going to the right side. Okay, and then so this will be the left ventricle. So this is the anterior. The posterior one is straight, it's vertical. So this is the back of the heart. Okay, all right. And so the anterior interventricular sulcus shows you that this is when you see this diagonal line going like this, and then you confirm indeed that it is the anterior side, because you have see the pulmonary trunk leaving the right ventricle. The pulmonary trunk is splitting into the left and right pulmonary arteries going to the lungs. Okay, so you can confirm that, yep, this is the anterior side because you see the pulmonary trunk right there. Okay? Let's put them under that sink over there. It says A&P folder or something like that. So there's, or in that cabinet you see on top of Luz, right on top there. Yeah? Yeah, and your name is on it, so you'll be able to identify. There should be, it should be room over there. If there's no room, you can put it underneath in the cabinet underneath the sink. There should be more space. Okay, so anterior interventricular sulcus, and then you've got the front side. Now that you know that this is the left ventricle, so the muscle here, if I point to this and I'm like, what's the chamber of the heart? Left ventricle, right ventricle. The right ventricle obviously is going to be smaller, okay, and you're going to see this coming out. So if I was to do this, you see how it's going to the right side? You see what I'm saying? I put through and then definitely this is the pulmonary trunk, okay. And then on the if this is the left auricle then, and this is the right auricle, okay. So if this is the right auricle, most likely this is the superior vena cava, right? And you may not see the inferior one is cut off. But if I point to the right auricle and I'm like, what's that blood vessel? You would have to say vena cava, right? Because you probably don't see it. You can say superior or inferior, I don't mind, but it's vena cava. Okay. If I'm on the left side and I'm like, what is that blood vessel? Then you say pulmonary veins, because the pulmonary veins come 4 of them here, and most of the time they're cut off. You won't see it, but you have to read the question, because the question will describe what I'm looking for. Okay, so you'd say pulmonary veins here. We've already discovered the pulmonary trunk, and now this is the vena cava on this side, and then here would be the aorta. And if you were to go through, guess it's going to this side. You see how it's on the left side? It's right here. I can feel it right here. You see, when I went through here, I was going here to the right side. Okay, the pulmonary trunk. So this is a small branch. This will be the brachiocephalic trunk. Sometimes you don't see it. Sometimes this is the aorta. You can see how it's already starting to curve that way. So we identify the anterior interventricular sulcus, which is at a diagonal angle, and then this is the posterior interventricular sulcus, it's vertical, okay? And then this will be the left ventricle, right ventricle, and this will be the right or left auricle, right auricle. But if I'm talking blood, if I say structure and I'm pointing here, left auricle. Structure pointing here, right auricle. But if I say, what's that? Blood vessel, when I'm pointing to this right auricle, then you'll be saying vena cava, because it's the one that goes into the atrium. Right atrium. Here on this side, pulmonary veins. Okay? And then this is the pulmonary trunk, and this is the aorta. So we're going to cut from the left side, and we leave it hanging by the right side here. Okay? And it kind of has to be nice and central, otherwise it's going to cause problems. Okay? So hopefully I'm lucky and I get a good cut. Okay? So I'm going to cut like this, from the left side going to the right side to see the internal structures. Okay, so I think let me stop the video so that it's not too long.